Just read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really...
It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Raiders and the Ravens, just ahead on...
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, going strong well over a decade now after entering the league as a first-rounder out of Delaware, it's Joe Flacco.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes. All those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day.
Mitchell up the middle. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. That play good for 17 and a first down. Again, this is Mitchell. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass complete to Campbell. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Desmond King up to make the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Henry running to the left. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running once more with Henry. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Now Jackson off the play action. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw on first. Complete. It's Myers. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
This is ahead for about 5. Tracked down by Roberts Delane. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! Sit up!
Another run for Henry. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Marcus Epps making the play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Report! Cut!
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
1st down, here's Lamar. Left side, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Doesn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Mitchell again. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Raiders working here. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a throw. Gets this to OBJ. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Baltimore running its offense out now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Now it's Lamar. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A.J. Cole on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Lamar now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Here he is to throw on second down. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we've reached halftime. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Wangu now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Report. 180.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Second and 13. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Buys time, rolling right. Andrews with the catch. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. The give now to Mitchell. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. This is Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Ravens will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. He's contained at the line for no gain. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion here. Here's Mitchell. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Gets this one to Andrews. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
On the move, headed right. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go.
Jackson now on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. And when they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
Well, blitz coming here. Jackson chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
180.
Looking to throw. Jackson escapes the pocket, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete here to Bowers. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught by Marshall. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Again, this is Mitchell. Has some space inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game.
Raiders 17.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold. Could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, that's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they send a man in motion. First down throw for Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. 2nd and 6 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Go. Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumps it off to his running back. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
180.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, middle. 180. Sit on.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Sit on.
Now here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jack Jones has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to roll. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Connection made to Beckham. And they bring him down around the 34. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll throw it again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. To throw. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they didn't fall victim to that dreaded trap game against a lesser opponent. They were the better team coming in. They played like it to earn the convincing victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.